Hi class. Here we are in week 7 in our reflection posts about rest and inspiration. Please excuse my dog barking and the mess behind me. I'm in the process of moving. So after watching this video questioning God, first of all, I think it was beautiful, and I could have picked many phrases that impacted me. I've seen this before, but I have never seen it with beautiful scenery behind it, which I think give it great emphasis of God's work and what He does in the world. But the phrase that really probably resonated with me the most was when she asked God what, or the author asked God what does He want His children to know? And He said, to learn that they can not make anyone love them. What they can do is let themselves be loved. And I feel that this really touches me because I'm going through a divorce right now, and it's kind of hard to talk about. Leaving my home that I thought would be my home for the rest of my life. I tried to make an abusive marriage really work. And tried at it for 10 years. Emotional, verbal, and psychological abuse, and we've been to many counselors and pastors, and it just has not changed. So I have to move forward, and God has been really opening up a bunch of doors for me to do that, and close the one behind me. But when it talks about you can't make anyone love you, I think that really hits home because you can't. You really need to love yourself and know what's best for who you are, because you can't make anyone love you. You can't make anyone speak to you kindly. You can't make anyone show emotions that you want them to show. You can't make them call you or write you or be there for you to give you a hug. You can't do any of those things. You have to be able to do those things for yourself. And I think that's what's really important with having a relationship with God, is honestly the only way I've gotten through the last 3 or 4 years is because of my relationship with Him. And I know that He's there for me, and He loves me, and I'm loved, and I've made in His image, and I love myself, and I know I deserve more than that. And He doesn't want that for me. So I think how this phrase is going to support my coaching and teaching is that with high school students, there's so much going on in their lives, and they're always reaching out to feel loved, whether it be through boyfriends or girlfriends, or parents not showing up, or they're coming off of a death in the family, or maybe they're on drugs because of that search for that love. And when you're doing drugs, or you're harming yourself, or you're being sexually promiscuous, or anything that you're out there trying to fill that void, that hole, because that love isn't there, is damaging. And I think if I can, actually I know, because I've been through it. I've been through it in high school, I've been through it in college. I've searched. I lost my dad when I was 9. He had a massive heart attack in front of me, and I think that left a hole there of searching for that male void and that love. When if I had God and I knew that I didn't need that, I didn't need a whole field, that I could do it myself, that God was there doing it for me. So if I can teach kids, they don't need to search for love. It's right there. It's right there surrounding themselves. It's inside of themselves. They're made with that love. If I can teach kids that, then, I could save a lot of heartache, maybe many years of pain that most of us have gone through. We all want to be hugged. We all want someone to praise us. I mean, we live in a world where that's what life is, praise or fail. But does it have to be? I want to give my students and my players hugs. I want to support them, but I want them to know that you don't need to go search for it somewhere else. And if I can't say God, then I'm going to say you're born with it inside of you. Encouragement and support. I would just like first to thank our amazing professor for her support and encouragement, as this is my second term with her, and she knows what I've been going through. There are nights that I don't think I'm going to get through this, but it's almost the end. I have 7 more months, and then I'll have my credential, and then 2 more classes after that to have my master's. And I have 2 small kids, so I'd like to thank her for everything that she's been encouraging me and supporting me, and then everyone that I've met along the way. I've met some great people in this program who will be my friends forever. And then to all of you, you have no idea that each week I look forward to these videos and our postings, because they really get me through and give me encouragement to keep going through with this. And if I can just tell you guys are doing an amazing job, and I know we all go through things in life, but we're on the right track, and with God, anything is possible. So good luck with the research, and let's finish off strong.